Back straight. Bring your attention to the heart and let's chant. Om Sahana Bhavato Sahanau Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Okay. I will chant a shloka today. Okay? Or if you can just listen. ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके देवी नारायणी नमोऽस्तु ते. Are you all ready for the new story today? Yes? Awesome. Okay, we just have Nyantri also joining in today. I'm just waiting her for to join. Yes, there she comes.
Even
Yes.
Aaron has joined.
Yeah, no, Aeon also has joined today. Hi, Aeon. You wanna see who it is? See? Hi. Rishit Bhaina. Can you say hi to everyone? See, so many friends are there.
Hi.
Yes, he already said no. Okay, are you ready for today's story? Yes. Okay, now
Yes.
all of you, I'll mute yourself. I'll mute everyone. Okay, and when I tell you can ask questions or you want to share something, that time you can share. Until then, we'll all listen. Okay? Yes, I'm gonna disappear for the story. Once upon a time, there were two mighty Asura brothers, Shumbha and Nishumbha. These two Asura brothers had an intense desire to rule over the entire universe. They wanted to become kings of the entire universe. So, to achieve this purpose, both of them started doing tapasya to Lord Brahma for 1000 years. Can you imagine how long 1000 years is? Today is one day. Then 30 days make around 30 days make 1 month. Around 12 months make 1 year. And now imagine that 1 year 1000 times. So Shumbha and Nishumbha did tapasya to Lord Brahma for 1000 years. In some stories, they tell they did for many thousands of years. Finally, Lord Brahma appeared in front of them and asked him, "Oh Shumbha, Nishumbha, why are you doing tapasya? Open your eyes, tell me." They opened their eyes and saw Lord Brahma standing with his swan brightly in front of them. "O Lord Brahma, this is we have one boon to ask you. Can you please grant it to us? This is the boon. Let us not be defeated by any man, be it an animal, a bird, human being, devata, asura, or any other creature. No male being should ever be able to defeat us." Did you all get the boon? Did you understand the boon? Yeah? Anyone has doubts in the boon of the Asura? I will clear it now itself. Yes, Sadhvi.
What is grand?
Grant meaning he gave. Okay, he gave the boon.
Rishita, ma,
Yes, Siri.
I know this story.
Yeah, I know many people will know the story. Very nice.
I've watched a movie over it.
Okay, see, now I'm going to make one rule for everyone, okay? See, these stories all of us know in our hearts. If not in our hearts, we have heard it from someone or we have seen it somewhere. I know that. Okay, so you don't have to keep telling that again and again. You know why? Because we are all born in Bharata, right? Yes? In our hearts, we are all Bharatiyas. Even if we are living in another country, we are all in our hearts, we are Bharatiyas. Right? That means all these stories are in our hearts already. So we already know it somehow. Even I know it somehow, even if I don't, even if I am hearing for the first time, I know it somewhere deep inside my heart. Okay, so we'll make it a point right now. For these sessions, we'll not keep telling again and again. At the end of the session, while I'm asking for questions, that time you can share. Okay? Deal? You can give a thumbs up if it's a deal. Yes? Perfect. Now I'll continue the story. I'll repeat the boon once again, okay? So, this is what Shumbha and Nishumbha asked Lord Brahma. O Lord Brahma, let us not be defeated by any man, be it an animal, bird, human being, devata, asura, or any other creature. No male being should ever be able to defeat us. Lord Brahma said Tathastu, and after receiving the boon, Shumbha and Nishumbha happily went back to their home. Where are the Asuras' home? Who remembers? Satvika.
Pataloka.
Patala. Okay, yes. Patala itself is a tala. So if we want, we can call Patala Loka. But right now, let's just refer to it as Patala. Okay.
Inside Patala.
Yes. So after they got the boon, they rushed back to their home in Patala. Do you know who is the guru of Asuras? You can raise your hand. Who's the guru of Asuras? Vishrut, tell me.
Guru Shukracharya.
Yes, Shukracharya. So, after Shumbha and Nishumba went to Patala, Shukracharya, the guru of the Asuras, was very pleased and happy on hearing about the boon that both of them received. Immediately, Shukracharya made Shumbha as the king of the Asuras and made Shumbha sit on a golden throne. The other great asuras like Chanda, Munda, Raktabija, and Dhumralochana now became the servants of Shumbha and Nishumbha. These are also powerful asuras, okay? Chanda, Munda, Raktabija, Dhumralochana, all of them. Now, since Shumbha became the king, all these asuras became attendants or servants of Shumbha and Nishumbha. Now, due to the power of this boon, Shumba and Nishumba established a powerful kingdom. Now, after establishing a powerful kingdom in Patala, now they wanted to expand their kingdom into the other talas and lokas. First, they went to conquer Prithvi Loka. They took control and ruled over all the beings who resided in Prithvi Loka, and they did it with complete ease. After conquering Prithvi Loka, Nishumbha gathered a big army and marched towards Swargaloka. He wanted to defeat the king of Swargaloka. Who is the king of Swargaloka? Niyantri.
No.
Indradeva, correct, King Indra. So, Nishumbha, after getting a huge army, after arranging a huge army, started marching towards Swargaloka, and he wanted to defeat the king over there, who was none other than Indradeva. Now, after they reached Swargaloka, a very intense war started between the Devatas and Asuras. They started throwing different weapons like the spear, the mace, the bow arrow, the chakra. All of these they started throwing and fighting with each other. As Nishumbha was fighting, Indradeva aimed his powerful weapon that he had made using Rishi Dadichi's bones. Do you remember which weapon that was? Yes, Yami. Which weapon did Indradeva make using Dadichi's bones? Vajrayudha, correct. So, as Indradeva and Nishumbha were fighting, Indradeva aimed his powerful weapon, Vajrayudha, at Nishumbha. Due to the intense power of this weapon, Nishumbha fainted immediately. How do you faint? Can you act? How do you faint? Yes, Sadhvi fainted. Even I'm going to faint now. How do you faint? Yes, everyone's fainting. Aeon, how do you faint? You have to act like sleeping. Oh. Act like sleeping. Yeah. Okay. So, as Indradeva threw the Vajrayudha at Nishumbha, Nishumbha immediately fainted down because the weapon was so powerful. But it did not kill him. A few messengers of the Asuras saw this and they got scared. Immediately, these messengers of Asuras left Swargaloka and went back to Patala to inform Shumbha. Hearing Nishumbha's condition through his messengers, Shumbha became so concerned. After all, it was his own brother. So, Shumbha immediately gathered the remaining number of Asuras from Patala and immediately marched towards Swargaloka. Shumbha and his army now attacked the Devatas once again fiercely. He then forcefully took away the position of Indradeva. Which position was Indradeva sitting in? We just now spoke about it. Which position does Indradeva sit in? Who is he? Yes, Satvika.
He is the king of Swargaloka.
He's the king, right? The position he's sitting in is the king position. So, Shumbha, when he went and attacked Swargaloka once again, he took away the position of Indradeva and he took that position for himself. So, he became the king of Swargaloka now. All the Devatas were thrown out of their palaces in Swargaloka. Now, only the Asuras were there in Swargaloka and all the Devatas were banished from Swargaloka. Shumbha took away Indradeva's flag which was on top of Indradeva's palace. And after removing the Devata's flag, he hoisted the Asura flag over there instead. He snatched away all the divine possessions of Devatas which they got from the Samudra Manthana. Do you remember which items Devatas got from Samudra Manthana? I will tell you once again. Like Kamadhenu, the divine wish-fulfilling cow, Airavata, the Vahana of Indradeva, and the divine horse, Uchchaishravas. Do you remember? Uchchaishravas? Yes, like all these divine items which Devatas received after doing the Samudra Manthana, Shumbha and the Asuras snatched it away from the Devatas. The beautiful gardens of Swarga, which were called the Nandana gardens, now became the resting places of the Asuras. The Asura woman took the divine and fragrant flowers from the divine garden and used it to decorate their hair. Can you imagine Asura woman sitting in the garden? They're sitting aramse, they're taking the flowers one by one, putting it on their hair, decorating themselves. After all, the Devatas are no longer there now. Shumbha now drove away Lord Kubera and seized his kingdom, Alakapuri. Kubera's kingdom is named Alakapuri. Can all of you say it once? Alakapuri. Okay. Yes. So after driving away the Devatas in Swargaloka, he went to Alakapuri and kicked out Kubera. You remember who Kubera was? We spoke about him in the Ganesha story, right? Yeah, the rich palace.
That's when when Vedavati became Padmavati.
No. Not that story, no? Ganesha was invited for the feast. Remember the old story?
Yeah.
We'll not go back to that story now. Okay, so that same Kubera was driven out of his palace and his kingdom, Alakapuri. And guess what? Shumbha did not stop over there. He went to Yamaloka. Who was in Yamaloka? None other than Lord Yama or Dharmaraja. Lord Yama was also forced to flee his kingdom sitting on his buffalo. So as soon as he went from Alakapuri, Shumbha went to Yamaloka and removed Lord Yama from Yamaloka. So Lord Yama quickly went away in his buffalo. He left Yamaloka. But he was forced to follow the rules which Shumbha imposed upon him. Now Shumbha did not stop over here. The Ashtadikpalakas, who are none other than the Devatas of the 8 directions, were also compelled to leave their homes and live inside deep forests and caves. Ashtadikpalakas, do you know who they are? The Devatas of the 8 directions. So, east, west, south, north, northeast, southwest, like this. 8 directions are there. Okay, I'll not go into the details now. One direction around you, one devata is there. Yes, Satvika.
The 8 directions are like up, slanting this way, this way.
No. It's like front, back, both sides, and the diagonals.
That one. Yeah.
Okay. Not up and down. In your side itself, 4 directions, 4 diagonal directions, 4 side directions. I'll not go into that now. Now Shumbha, after driving away Yama from Yamaloka, he did not stop there. He went and threw away Ashtadikpalakas from their 8 directions and forced them to live inside deep forests and deep caves. Now, the Devatas were so sad and desperate. Their homes were lost. They could not sit anywhere now. Having lost their power and wealth, Indradeva and the rest of the Devatas wondered about a solution to their miserable condition. Now they thought about their guru. Who is the Devata's guru? Brihaspati. Right? So the Devatas, including Indradeva, thought about Brihaspati. What if Brihaspati could come now and guide us? What we could do in this miserable condition? Brihaspati came over there and reminded the Devatas that the great Mahadevi had promised to help them whenever they called for her. So Indradeva and the Devatas now remembered a previous promise. Long back, Devatas had got a promise from none other than Devi Ma, Mahadevi, that whenever the Devatas were in trouble, Devi Ma will come and help them. Now, they were no longer sad. They immediately got energy back into them. Oh, yes, Devi is there. How could we forget her? She had promised to help us, right? She will definitely help us if we go and ask her. Having their hopes restored, all the Devatas ran towards the foothills of the Himalaya mountains. The cold Himalaya mountains, the tall Himalaya mountains. The Devatas started singing and adoring Devi Ma. the mother of the entire universe. They requested her to come and please help them. Now, do you want to know what will happen? Will Devi Ma come or will she not come? How much time will she take to come? We will speak about that in tomorrow's session. Okay? Until then, I will take any questions or you want to share something. Nitya wants to share something? No? Okay. Niyantri, you want to share something?
Yeah, I feel like telling a story.
You want to tell a story? Which story?
Uh, uh, can tell Ganesha the story.
Oh, not today, okay, Niyantri? Okay, right now we just heard Shumbha Nishumbha story, right? Everyone might get a little bit confused. Even I will get confused. Okay, some other time can you share? Do you have any doubts or questions regarding today's story?
Yes.
Tell me.
So, how did some in Bhutan,
In Baby Leela?
yeah,
Hmm.
Sumba, Sumba is story. And she tended fully three boxes of five exercise. She told her full story
Hmm.
and
Okay, wait. Don't tell the end of the story, okay, Niyantri? Okay, we're telling the story once again, no? We'll keep suspense. You know what suspense is, no? We'll not tell the full thing. We'll wait for some time.
okay.
Okay? Super. So you have heard the story in Baby Leela. I understood. Super. Yes, Sadhvi.
Do we have class tomorrow or not?
Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? We should have. Yes, we will have. Yes, Adya. You don't have anything to share. You raised your hand though. Okay. Before we do Shanti Patha, I will give a small activity for everyone. Like when we said Rama's story. Oh, Niyantri, I told Rama's story already, okay? You listen to the recording or listen to Sadhvi. Sadhvi will narrate it to you. Okay? Yes. During Rama's story, I told all of you to go and say hi to Lord Rama in Puja room. Yes? Okay, today, see Devi Ma is going to come in tomorrow in the story. Okay, before she comes itself, let's go and tell hi to her. Okay, so all of you go to your puja room and whichever Devi you have, Parvati, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, any Devi you have, just go and say hi. Okay? Can all of you give a thumbs up? If you understood? Yes. Super. Now we will do the Shanti Patha. So all of you sit straight, close your eyes. Very nice, Aeon. Super. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ केशवोऽहम्
Shivoham.